What up? It's your boy Cormac Fan 832, and it's another sunny day in Louisville, Kentucky, which is a real shame because I got a real rainy black rain cloud over my head right now. Now the reason I'm in such a sour mood is because if no one's going to talk about it, then I am, right? So of course, you've all seen my video on the Purple Bozo, and if you haven't, you can either go watch it, but I'll just give you a quick rundown so you don't have to go through the hassle. So there's this YouTuber, right? Calls himself the Purple Bozo. He's worked with some other content creators in the past who are part of the Cormac's Epic Videos universe. Of course, some notable examples would be Dog Driver 101, which he has worked with frequently. But recently, he's been leaving some less than ideal comments on my page. Hate comments, comments with bad language. So I made a video, I tried to hash it out or whatever. Maybe you could say, right, like I won't deny it. Maybe I went a little bit too far, got a little bit too mad. But keep in mind that it was still a very emotional experience for me because obviously I hadn't done anything to upset this dude, and then he's just coming at me, he's yelling at me, he's doing all this stuff, and I was like, okay, you really gotta tone it down, buddy. I was making my opinions clear, and you know what, I'll stand by that, that was valid. Okay, I'm not gonna let myself get pushed around by some 14-year-old on YouTube. Like, I'm not that type of guy, okay, I'm standing up for myself. So then after that, I thought it was pretty much done, right? I thought I wouldn't have to hear from this guy, I thought he'd back off, and then it'd be fine, right? Like, I didn't want to pursue this, and maybe I left some comments on his page, which I'm starting to regret now, but I'm going to leave them up so you can see and so you can learn from them. Don't do what I did, you know. I always try and follow the philosophy of the golden rule. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want to do to be done to yourself, I guess. You should always try and make your opinions clear, but don't overstep it. Don't do anything that like would seriously hurt the other person, because obviously you never want to like cause someone pain, right? But anyways, I let that video simmer. I was kind of hoping he'd watch it. Maybe he realized what he'd done wrong, and then I didn't really want to get into it, right? But then a few days later, I'm working on the new video. By the way, we have some new videos coming out, some Thelma Lou, Mafia lore, etc., etc. So then I get like an Instagram DM notification on my personal account, bro. And then I see it's from the Purple Bozo. So I'm like, well, it's a little weird that I'm getting this on my personal account. Like, I don't know how he found it, but I guess I'll hear him out or whatever, right? Like, maybe he's apologizing, maybe he's saying, I'm sorry, it was an accident, I realized what I've done wrong. And then, you know, I was hoping to take whatever chance I could get, right? To just turn this from like ending on really terrible terms to maybe ending as mutuals, right? If not a good relationship, then at least being mutual with each other and never crossing paths again, right? Well, I guess he didn't feel the same way, because look what he's written, you know? I opened it up straight up, you're nothing to me, man. You're not even a speck of dust on my wall. You're so insignificant. Like, this dude, this kid, right? He's not even like a full-grown adult. This kid is seriously power tripping. Like, I'm not trying to sound like egotistical or whatever. Like, I'm not comparing him to me, right? I'm not saying I'm a better person than him. But like, who does this kid think he is? Okay? Like, I'm not saying that because he's stepping up to me or whatever. I'm just saying, like, genuinely, like, who is this kid, you know? Like, what is this rant, man? He sounds like an incel, you know? Like, this kid, he probably eats steak with eggs and guacamole on a cutting board with like raw milk, and he says like, oh yeah, this is tough. I can feel the testosterone flowing through my veins. Like, look at this kid, bro. He hasn't even hit puberty yet. You know who I'm beefing with? I'm beefing with like a little middle schooler, you know? Like, his biggest problems in life are like Fortnite. My biggest problems in life are figuring out how I'm gonna pay rent this month, man. Cause now I gotta get a job, you know. Being 30 sucks. But anyways, like, I can't be beefing with middle schoolers, guys. I'm really trying to get this man to call off the beef or whatever, or just leave it alone, or like leave me alone. I'm not gonna block him because blocking is for losers. If you want to deal with something, you have to do it yourself. But like, come on, man. I don't want to be having to deal with this. Who is this like online troll, you know? And the thing is, when it was with whatever his name was, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. It was different because that guy was actually a grown man. Have you heard his voice in the video he made? And also, he wasn't just like randomly going around leaving hate comments and not following up on it, okay? Like, did I like the guy? Did I like having beef with him? Of course not. I don't like having beef with anybody. I especially don't like having beef with 13, 14-year-old kids, but whatever. I don't like having beef with other YouTube creators. But the thing is, this guy was actually willing to do something. He made videos. He explained why he didn't like me. This guy hasn't even explained why he doesn't like me. I reached out to him. I said, do you want to collab on a video? No response. And then whatever, 1 month, 2 months later, he's like, yo, bro, your content sucks, whatever. Like, come on, okay? Be mature. I mean, I know you're a middle schooler, but like, seriously. But like, back to like analyzing the video back from my rant. I mean, I know this entire video is technically a rant, but basically I replied like, because he said I was pathetic, right? Or my content was pathetic, so I replied with like, it's hilarious because he's the textbook definition of pathetic. He goes around leaving hate comments on other people's videos. Like, who is this guy? Without a justified response too. Hating just to hate, you know? So I said like, go study. He says, you're a piece of garbage, you're never gonna be successful. And then I replied with an absolute stone cold banger of a response. I'm like, says you, man, I haven't seen you make one video acknowledging the beef, which is true. He hasn't done anything to justify the beef. He just wants to have beef for no reason to boost his channel up, which I guess I'm doing, but it's negative publicity, you know? He's just some prepubescent kid who's trying to get some fame online by messing with the wrong guys. I don't mean to sound tough or anything. Like, if you want to beef with someone your own age, you know, beef with Dog Driver 101 or whatever. I know he doesn't make content anymore, but like, still, don't beef with me. Okay, I'm just here doing my own thing. Okay, you make gaming videos, I make lore videos. We are in two completely different ballparks here. All right, it's way different. So then it goes, you're malding, buddy, stay mad. I don't even know what malding means, by the way. Also, this kid cannot spell to save his life. I mean, he couldn't even put the extra D in buddy. Like, seriously, man, what are you doing? So then I'm like, all right, little Timmy, go take a time out and come back when you're ready to be a functioning member of society. Which is a bar, by the way, which is cold, okay? I know these messages got you punching the air and staring at your screen like cartoony human being. And then, you know what he does? He leaves me on red, okay? This stone cold Sigma, who's been trying to defend everything he's been saying so far, saying I'm malding, whatever that means, saying I'm mad, saying I'm like falling for the rage bait or whatever you guys say. Like, this dude, like, he can't be a real human being. Like, he can't even be like a real kid. I refuse to believe that this kid is anything but AI generated. Because, like, who even says this, man? Who even says this? And then leaves you on scene. Like, this is seriously, like, oh, man. I mean, I don't mean to get mad over some, like, stupid internet beef, but, like, this really just grinds my gears, you know? I can't believe this is happening right now. Anyways, I hope that this video clears up some stuff. I hope he sees it, realizes, like, just how stupid this entire thing is. Of course, I'm gonna be dropping some new videos, some Thelma Lou Mafia lore, some Jassy Lake lore, maybe a Bread King News video. Obviously, Cormac has been pumping out some content, and I've kind of been neglecting my duties as a lore channel content creator because I've just been so focused on this beef and frankly just how ridiculous this entire thing is. But I'll try and get those videos out, you know. I appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you for sticking with me. Obviously, please don't go over to his channel and hate on him or whatever. Like, we don't need any of that. This entire video was basically dogging on him, so he really doesn't need the extra hate. I feel like I've hated on him enough. I will say he is just 14. Maybe I'm taking it a bit too far, but like, come on. He's in my DMs, you know. He's a minor. I'm not I'm not talking about this, you know. All right, thank you and bye.